Uploading Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Shimatsu no Valkyrie, aka Record of Ragnarok chapters 121 through 123. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitties, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked summer anime season in full swing, in which we are covering today The Exiled Heavy Knight Knows How to Game the System, Raven Odara-san, and Mabius Dust. And we're also covering Yomi no Sugai, Marimashita Arumakan, Digimon Beat Break, Bleach, The 100 Girlfriends, Black Cat in the Witch's Classroom, and Hanakimi. And there's even more on the way. Including more Record of Ragnarok. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, man, shit is getting even more intense up in this fight between Kintoki and Odin. And, man, this really does have the potential to be one of the best fights of this series. Like, right now, in terms of my rankings, nothing has really, well, I will say this to be fair. The Yokita Susanoo fight is like basically almost on par with the Broda fight, but like the writing in the Broda fight is just a little bit better for me. But this fight here might actually beat the Broda fight for me, and that is saying a lot. Oh my god, it really might, but let's get into 121 first, see what's in store for us today. The arena holds its breath at this unexpected development, and this chapter is titled The Supreme God's Secret Technique. Shit, my arm! No! That's right! What the fuck happened to it? Is this truly happening? I can't believe what I'm seeing! Kintoki's right arm, which stopped even Shin Doji, strike with such ease. I love that the bear is still here! Even watching the replay, I can't believe what just happened. Lord Odin standing there singing, and then Kintaro closing in. He swings his axe ready to strike, but in the next instant, his right arm twisted and folds like a pretzel. Oh God! Is this another one of Lord Odin's divine abilities? Just what has our supreme god unleashed? Just what was that? Another divine ability? That's far too unscientific. Well, can you really call this a fight anymore? Just how long has it been since I've had goosebumps like this? Is that another one of that spooky-ass song's powers? That fucker really can do whatever he wants. Are you alright? Aww. Ever since Lord Odin started singing that song, I can't stop trembling. It's weird. Perfectly understandable, because that singing voice is as beautiful as divine melodies. And at the same time, it's as repugnant and revolting as the cries from hell itself. Dude, I love the mouse! It just really makes me think of Twin Star Exorcist. It does! So this is the true power of the Supreme God of the Norse Pantheon. Wait, so this is the true power of the Supreme God of the Norse Pantheon, Lord Odin? Oh dear, what's wrong, Brunhild? Are you so surprised that you've lost your voice? Of course she has. But to use Harpaldur, even we have only seen it that one time before, the most secret of techniques. It was back when the Norse Pantheon still lacked a supreme god amongst them. Okay, so this is Jordamir, Land of the Giants. The Giants had no limit to their vicious tyranny and cruelty. So the Norse gods began a campaign to subjugate Jordamir. However, once actually faced with the overwhelming strength of the giants, they found themselves on the verge of total annihilation. Don't leave. Wait. Yeah, don't leave cover. We can't let them find us. Shit, the giants are this strong? Oh, why is this happening to us? We should have never invaded Jordamir, Norse god, Forsity, later god. Of course he's the god of peace. That makes sense. Gods are just prey to the giants. There's no way we can win. The poor baby, like, oh my god. All the gods there that day were overwhelmed with hopelessness. But then, a song? I could hear singing. So beautiful. Who could possibly be singing here? Eh? Whoa! What? What is happening here? Oh, that's gotta be Odin. Dude! Why couldn't a different studio be animating this? Why? I do think this art is basically unadaptable. I do think it's unadaptable to a point, but like, man. Oh my god. Oh, there's the guts. Ah! Dude! Oh! This is brutal. Just what? What in the heavens? Nothing. It is simply that all shall obey me. And there's Odin. Odin looks so badass here. Ooh, the birds are scared. Shall we continue the campaign or waste more time on this pointless trifle? If you don't wish to perish here, you'd best come with me. Taking charge of the wounded gods he rescued, he led them back home from Jordamir. And from that day on, the name Odin became synonymous with the supreme god of Norse. The extreme disparity between the beauty of his song and the horrors of its effects gave birth to a new legend that day. God, this art is so pretty. Odin's enchantingly beautiful song melted the hearts of the Jotun maidens. Prose Edda, 163rd verse, Havamal. Oh, how interesting. I've heard tales of the Great Jotun Massacre, but that he killed all those giants with just a song. Doesn't matter who you are. If you hear Lord Odin's song on the battlefield, you're dead meat. Even more so if you're a mere human. Such resistance is absolutely unforgivable, but he's not a human! Kentucky is not human, though! He's not a mere human, though! He's like part primordial god, part demon, part ogre, which is, demon and shit, and part human. He's like barely human, man. A song. You're thinking, well, if you block your ears, then you can't hear the song, aren't you? That's why you're just a demigod. Precisely, you see, that song doesn't just reach your ears, it echoes directly within your very body. I'm not surprised by that. Nah, your bones are feeling it. And those voices carve Lord Odin's words, into your cells themselves. They obey his commands and become his to control. Precisely, for example, twist and die, they do stop. That is awesome! That is freaking awesome! This really makes me even more mad about the fight in Sakamoto Days, the Shin fight in Sakamoto Days. It's like, dude, I'm telling you, Suzuki is burnt out and is so over shit right now. Sakamoto Days should have just went on hiatus for at least a month or something. Because we could have had something similar up in Sakamoto Days! I will say this, we had something similar to this in Gachi Yakuda, so I love that we have this here. This is bomb. Kill yourself. his commands are strong enough to rob you of your very life. His song must wash over you for an extended time. But even if you block your ears, there's no way to resist, especially if your cells can hear it. Once that song echoes within your core, you become just one more thing that shall obey Lord Odin. Right arm, give yourself to me completely. It's truly an invincible ability. Your plan with your anti-Lord Odin fighter it's worthless. It's over. It's over! And with his right arm like that, there's nothing left he could do. No. I believe in you. Humanity's eyes have not yet lost their light. Kitaro! Come on, Kitoki! You can do it! But dude, that shit about Odin is wild. Alright, so 122. Here we go. Which is acts of retaliation. Kintaro's body is breaking apart in the most painful way. It's breaking at the cellular level. Like, I will say this though, in terms of the art, I really wish we were seeing this song affect the actual cells. Like, I would have loved to see some visual exposition on that. That would have been bomb. But anyways, Kataro's already looks like that, and he can't even get close to him. It's over, isn't it? Well, humanity languished in their despair. To be able to die enveloped by Butatious voice, you should be joyous. The supreme god of the Norse began his singing once again. It's as if he was celebrating humanity's extinction. I know. The other thing that this does make me think of, I'm not gonna lie, is it's like a combination of Twin Star Exorcist and Taguro, the younger Taguro brother. Yeah, that's what it's so giving. And like, speaking of, it's like, dude, how are these people just not... There better be like some good protection up in there to prevent everyone from dying. Our plotter, Lord Odin's singing voice is once again taking control of the entire arena. Shit. Ooh, King of Invention, Thomas Edison. No, I can't come up with anything to counter that god's song. Curie. Ooh, mother of modern physics, Marie Curie. Even if all of our calculations point to despair, we cannot give up. There's no progress in despair. Tesla! I miss Tesla so much! That's what Tesla would say, wouldn't he? I'm sorry, but that absolute darkness, that black hole in the shape of a god, how does someone face that? And there's Eve. Oh, somehow, someway, please protect that boy. Adam, dear. Aww. Kintaro's face twists in anguish. Is the pain of his ruined right arm finally breaking him? Mom, Dad, Gramps, Golnir, Grandma Erin, this right arm that you all gave me, it's all busted now. Just because you're a god, doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. Don't you know that? Yeah, go Kentucky! Sakata Kentucky's charging him head on? Is this a suicide attack? Oh, that human, he can still move with such vigor? An honorable death, so human. Humans are always so quick to throw their lives away. Frodo! That's my boy! You clearly still don't get it, little chickies. Oh, so you were here too? Honorable death, throwing his life away? Do me a favor and think back on all the matches we saw so far. That's resolve. The resolve to clash souls with your opponent head on. Moreover, you clearly don't understand the kind of man that Sakata Kitoki is. That guy's a huge shot loser! Maybe even more than me! I love this bromance so much! Oh my god, this bromance is fucking epic! Why is this bromance so epic? Oh my god, just give me a spin-off manga on the adventures of Broda and Kentucky and I would be so happy. I love them. That bromance is just life. If Jack the Ripper can have a fucking spin-off, there's no reason why we can't have a spin-off on this bromance. Seriously, I need that in my life. Please, manga gods, give me a bro spin-off. Fuck, man, Machino Rubicon has a bro spinoff! Why can't we get a bro spinoff? Oh my god, Dude, you know what the ultimate bro spinoff would be? It would be a spinoff with Susanoo, Broda, and Kentoki. That would be like the ultimate bro spinoff. Oh my god, I need that in my life. Oh my god. Like, dude, God, please, for the love of God, give me that bro spinoff of like the adventures of Susanoo, Broda, and Kentoki, and I will lose my fucking shit. That would be like the most epic freaking spinoff ever. I need that in my life. Oh my god. Oh god, okay. Oh god, I love this bromance so much. Okay. And moreover, you clearly don't understand the kind of man that Sakata Kentoki is. That guy is a huge sore loser, maybe even more than me? Well, he's only thinking one thing right now. How to send the enemy in front of him flying. And that's how Kinchan is so damn strong. I ain't giving you time to sing? Yeah! Said Galder, Helvita, 6 cursed him, counter curse, shredding shadow. Wait, this isn't Harpaluder. Lord Odin's counterattacking with Helvita? I'm butchering this pronunciation, I'm sorry. The technique that sends enemies flying. Fool, you'll just be thrown back into the wall again. He can't dodge this. I hate dodging! Yo! Yes! What? Sakata Kentoki has stopped the wave of the cursed him! Dude, I fucking love this man! This man is pure bro! That's a bro, man! He's pushing forward. He's tearing through the wave and pushing forward! What? He's that great elf is cutting through the cursed him? Oh my god, I love this so much! He's cutting through hymns! This is so epic! Kentoki! Go, Kentoki! Get Kinchan! Yeah, the light cuts through the darkness. Dude, this bromance, man. Oh my god, this bromance. I swear to god, like, this is like the epitome of broness here. Oh my god. Alright, let's get to 123. Yeah, humanity's reinvigorated by this turn of events. Yeah, he made it through! Kitaro was finally, and this chapter titled The Song of Despair. He's finally smashed through Lord Odin's Helvina and is now closing in on him. Get him, Kinchan! Let's go! Lord Odin! Ooh! Compared to when we first crossed blades, your strength has undeniably grown. And yet, did you truly believe that alone would be enough to defeat me? Well, how shallow, befitting of a human playing as a god. I'm stoked. You're finally willing to man it out and see who's his pick. No way I'm gonna lose now. Neither is yielding an inch. Their blades remain deadlocked. Ooh. Lord Odin is pushed back? Go bros! Dude, now this is dude, okay. Dog! It's a hit-on exchange of blows. They're equal. No. Lord Odin is receiving wounds. Even with one arm, Kentoki is whooping Odin's ass in a clash of fucking blows. That is really, really, really sad. But you know what? I gotta wonder, I don't remember I think this did happen, but when technically Odin's hymns, it should be able to, because we've seen it in both Sakamoto Days and in Gachi Yakuta. Shouldn't he just use his hymns to like power, since it reaches the cellular level? Couldn't theoretically Odin like power himself up even more? He should. But Odin is receiving wounds, but Kintaro is receiving more and more, receiving more and deeper ones. No! Kintaro has finally managed to force a phone booth fight, but Lord Odin still hasn't lost the advantage? He handles that spear so tremendously in both offense and defense. It reminds me of Rio's spearmanship at Sasaki. I'm actually comparing him to the god of the seas that I fought. Wait, I can hear something. Is this? I can't believe it. That god. Even while he's crossing blades, that mouth is still able to sing. Of course it is. Joden, maiden, hear my voice. Oh my godliness, flow into thy venues. What's wrong with you? Richard, he must have surely been dreaming of him when he wrote it. Richard? 1853, a certain German man had a dream while living in Switzerland, and from his dream he experienced a divine revelation, which gave birth to a certain composition, which is to this day been hailed as humanity's greatest masterpiece. I did not write a myth. Wagner! It was the myths used me as a vehicle to tell their story. Richard Wagner's opus, Der Ring de Nebliger. That opera was perfection itself, the supreme beauty. Even I couldn't help but heap praise upon it. However, wanton singing it whilst in the midst of combat, even Richard's greatest masterpiece could not adequately capture it. This is what his dream truly looked like. So wanton is the German name for Odin, as featured in the opera. Wow! Dude, that TV is so sending me right now. Oh my god. Oh god. I know I'm old, but I'm not that TV old, okay? My mom had one of those TVs. I think my dad had one of those TVs growing up too. But like, I totally understand. I totally get it. I totally get what he's feeling, man. Truly a beauty beyond the heavens. I mean, it's one thing to like, here's the thing. It's one thing to hear like a piece played, okay? It is. And like, you could play a piece like perfectly to the T. But like, when you truly hear how the piece was played as intended, or in this case sang as intended, via the actual inspiration itself, like, I do not blame this man for getting emotional like this. I do not blame him. Wait, who's 31 and wipe your nosebleed? The cursed hymn has made it. Dude, I feel bad for the anime. Because they're going to have to get, like, a really good opera singer for this. Good luck with that, Warner Brothers, Japan. The cursed hymn has made its way into his body again. What will our Lord destroy next? Shit, this is bad. I gotta take him down quick. I can't let him, oh my god, can't let him take me over again. Kitogi! Ooh, he kicked it! The spear, he kicked it away! I ain't done yet! Go, Odin! Or not, why I say go, Odin? I'm sorry. Go, Kitogi! I think I was saying Odin. I said Odin because I was thinking of the opera. I was thinking of like the voice that Warner Brothers Japan was going to use. Oh my god, my mind is just going miles a minute right now. Demon's might flash sacrifice. He got him. All right. No, fire! Kitchon, his song. It's already rooted inside you. Rib, pierce thine entrails. No! Oh, that is beautiful. Grasp at hope as many times as you wish. It shall all sink into nothing but despair. All shall obey me. The song of despair that forces humanity to its knees. Dude. I really wish we were seeing this at the cellular level, though. That's my main gripe with this. And that's what I think is preventing, in terms of art. I think that's what's kind of holding this back for me. Especially when you have this attack, when you're telling me this attack that Odin is using is able to manipulate the body at the is using sound to manipulate the body at the cellular level. I want to see it manipulate the body at the cellular level. I want to see it. I want to see the X-ray art. Like, I want to see it happen. I think if that was happening here, I think it would be different. Like, for example, when we're seeing the runes on his body, the close-up, this is the third to last page of chapter 123, where there's for the help Palder, there's like that close-up, there's that box with that close-up of the ruins that are engraved onto Kintoki. Why not show us the ruins like on the actual inside of the body? I would love to see the ruins / the hieroglyphs like engraved onto Kintoki's musculature. I'd love to see it engraved onto the bones, like, because it's targeting the ribs, obviously. I want to see it on the ribs. Like, I want to see it. Like, as I said, at the molecular level, the cellular level, I want to see it. The fact that I'm not getting it, especially when you're giving me a close-up panel like this, like, or a picture-by-picture, or a panel-by-panel, like this is really, really frustrating. I think that, because the writing, I got no complaints about this writing. This writing is really good. But man, I really feel like, you know what, I'll say this. I think the writing could take it just a little bit further. Because nothing is truly perfect, okay? But like, I think what is going to really prevent this art, as I said, for this fight to like really surpass like the Okita Susanoo fight or the Broda fight is the art. It's just not giving me what I want. And it's giving, let's be real, we've gotten a lot of great shit from here. Like, don't get me wrong. But it's like this attack in particular just bothers me. I want to see it at the cellular level. I can't be the only one thinking it, right? But I love what we're getting in terms of like the concept of Odin's attacks. You know what? The other thing I was thinking of too, and I think Jack the Ripper kind of made me think of it as well, is something I was very surprised about was, where are the composers in all of this? Yeah, we see the scientists here, but where are the composers? Because he brought Wagner. I'd love to see Wagner here. That'd be awesome. But like, where are the music composers? Like, they should be going nutso. Where are the, like, fuck, even just having the writers, like, go the fuck off and being inspired by this song. Like, that would be something, too. But still, that's what I'm really surprised about. I'm very surprised that we're not seeing any, you know what, playwrights, that's what I was thinking of. I'm surprised we're not seeing any writers, whether it be playwrights, music composers, novel writers, you know what I mean. I'm surprised we're not seeing them being inspired by this. By Odin's song. And I'm surprised that it's only Jack the Ripper mentioning Wagner's opera. I really would have loved to see Wagner here. Why not just have Wagner here? I'm so confused by that. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But I know it's nitpicking, but like, little things like that would really, that's what makes Ragnarok so good, is when you have little things like that here. I do like don't get me wrong, I like the stuff with the scientists. I really do. But I would love to see the scientists collab with the music composers. That would be really cool, actually. But like at the same time, it's like I would love to see the music composers' views on this. I'd like to see the playwrights' views on this, because a lot of plays are inspired by by religion. So it's like, yeah, fuck, it's opera is inspired by this hymn. So it's like, yeah, that would be nice to have that input in the peanut gallery too. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Record of Ragnarok content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.